Lufthansa 137, request IFR clearance to Basel Mulhouse Freiburg Airport.
Lufthansa 137, Munich delivery, expect runway 08 right, Algayu 2 Echo departure, initial climb to flight level 070, squawk 1000.
Algayu 2 Echo departure, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, readback correct. Contact ground 121.83 when ready for push or start.
Will contact ground 121.83 when ready for pushback or engine start. Lufthansa 137. Bye-bye. Thanks. Lufthansa 137 at gate Alpha 252, request pushback.
Lufthansa 137, Munich ground, pushback and engine start approved, face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Lufthansa 137.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ocean 5, 1 Juliet, ramp tree for 1 taxi via Bravo 10 Tango Bravo 12, Whiskey Sierra 7 Whiskey 2 tree blue odd tree orange.
Ramp 341 via Bravo 10 Tango Bravo 12 Whiskey Sierra 7 Whiskey 2 D3 blue add 3 orange Ocean 5 1 Juliet.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Lufthansa 137, request taxi.
Lufthansa 137, runway 08, right taxi via Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo Tree.
Runway 08, right taxi via Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 3, Lufthansa 137.
Cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Lufthansa 137, contact Munich Tower 120.505.
Over to Tower 120.505, Lufthansa 137. Lufthansa 137, ready for departure. Runway 08 right.
Lufthansa 137, Munich Tower, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, contact Munich radar 127.955.
Contact Munich radar 127.955, Lufthansa 137. Munich radar, Lufthansa 137, 2,800 feet.
Lufthansa 137, Munich radar identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Lufthansa 137. Munich radar, Lufthansa 137, good evening through flight level 136 for flight level 160.
Berlin 36 November Bravo, Munich radar, expect Oscar for Bravo, runway 04. Expect Oscar for Bravo, runway 048, Berlin 36 November Bravo. Lufthansa 137, Munich radar, good evening, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Lufthansa 137.
Munich radar, Sun Express 3 Tango, flight level 370.
Sun Express 3 Tango, Munich radar identified. Turkish 8 Tango Alpha, Munich radar, expect Domax 1 Alpha with the Domax transition, runway 23 left. Expect Domax 1 Alpha with the Domax transition, runway 23 left, Turkish 8 Tango Alpha.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 2 Mike Hotel, descending via Rokiel 1 Alpha, flight level 179er.
Lufthansa 2 Mike Hotel, Munich radar, radar contact.
Munich radar, Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, good evening through flight level 120 for flight level 150, direct LaCole.
Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike, Munich radar, expect Degam 2 Lima, runway 30. Expect Degam 2 Lima, runway 30, Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike. Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, Munich radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango.
Berlin 36 November Bravo, QNH 1012, expect the RNAV runway 04 with the Dresden transition. QNH 1012, expect the R, nav runway 04 with the Dresden transition, Berlin 36 November Bravo. Berlin 36 November Bravo, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012. Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012, Berlin 36 November Bravo. Berlin 36 November Bravo, 12 for Mars from DC 431, turn right heading 045, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV runway 04. Turn right heading 045, 4,000 feet until established, cleared RNAV runway 04, Berlin 36 November Bravo. Qatari 46, Romeo Heavy, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Qatari 46, Romeo Heavy, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike, Degam 2 Lima, runway 30, report ready for descent. Degam 2 Lima, runway 30, ready for descent, Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike. Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike, descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike. Dolomiti 5 Mike Alpha, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good evening.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Dolomity 5 Mike Alpha. Have a good evening.
Turkish 8 Tango Alpha, Dormax 1 Alpha with the Dormax transition, runway 23 left. Report ready for descent.
Dormax 1 Alpha with the Dormax transition, runway 23 left, ready for descent. Turkish 8 Tango Alpha.
Turkish 8 Tango Alpha, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to 5,000 feet. Turkish 8 Tango Alpha.
Dolomity 5 November Tango, contact Vienna Center 12 for decimal 4.
Contact Vienna Center 12 for decimal 4, Dolomity 5 November Tango.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 12 November through flight level 175 for flight level 180.
Lufthansa 12 November, Munich radar identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 12 November.
Ryanair 6 Yankee Whiskey, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Ryanair 6 Yankee Whiskey. Have a good evening.
Lufthansa 6 Mike, contact Munich arrival 128.03.
Contact Munich arrival 128.03, Lufthansa 6 Mike.
Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike, contact Vienna Center 124.4. Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Lufthansa 2 Victor Mike. Edelweiss 3 Lima Victor, contact Zurich approach 125.955.
Contact Zurich approach 125.955, Edelweiss 3 Lima Victor.
Turkish 8 Tango Alpha, contact Langen radar 127.6, bye.
Center on 127.6, Turkish 8 Tango Alpha.
Tomjet 61 Lima, contact Langen radar 127.6, bye.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Tomjet 61 Lima.
Iberia 31 Tango Lima, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Iberia 31 Tango Lima, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 2 Mike Hotel, contact Munich arrival 128.03.
Contact Munich arrival 128.03, Lufthansa 2 Mike Hotel.
Berlin 36 November Bravo, contact Bremen radar 125.8. Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Berlin 36 November Bravo. Lufthansa 12 November, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good evening.
Center on 124.4, Lufthansa 12 November.
Munich radar, November 676, Whiskey Tango, leaving flight level 080 for flight level 110.
November 676, Whiskey Tango, Munich radar identified, climb to flight level 230.
Climb to flight level 230, November 676, Whiskey Tango.
Qatari 68 Alpha Heavy, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good evening.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Qatari 68 Alpha Heavy.
Swiss 81 Alpha Tango, Munich radar, expect Almis 2 Romeo, runway 22.
Expect Ulmis 2 Romeo, runway 22, Swiss 81 Alpha Tango.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 9 Hotel Alpha, descending via Landu. 2 Alpha, flight level 143. Lufthansa 9 Hotel Alpha, Munich radar identified. Lufthansa 137, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Lufthansa 137. Langen radar, Lufthansa 137, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 137, Langen radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 137, Langen radar, expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 15.
Expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 15, Lufthansa 137.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 5 X-ray Yankee to flight level 121 for flight level 150 direct BOREP. Lufthansa 5 X-ray Yankee, Langen radar, good evening. Radar contact, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Lufthansa 5 X-ray Yankee.
Lufthansa 137, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Lufthansa 137. Have a good evening. Zurich radar, Lufthansa 137. Good evening. Flight level 330.
Lufthansa 137, Zurich radar identified.
Lufthansa 137, radar vectors ILS Yankee runway 15, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 15, ready for descent, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, Basel Mulhouse Freiburg Airport landing runway 15.
Basel Mulhouse Freiburg Airport, landing runway 15, Lufthansa 137.
Dolomiti 3 for uniform, contact Munich radar 120.65, have a good evening.
Center on 120.65, Dolomiti 3 for uniform.
Zurich radar, Swiss 81 Alpha Tango, descending via Ulmis 2 Romeo, flight level 376.
Swiss 81 Alpha Tango, Zurich radar, radar contact. Turkish 5 Alpha Yankee, contact Reims control 128.3.
Contact Reims control 128.3, Turkish 5 Alpha Yankee.
Ryanair 6 Yankee Whiskey, contact Geneva radar 125.55.
Center on 125.55, Ryanair 6 Yankee Whiskey.
Lufthansa 137, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Lufthansa 137.
Swiss 1886, contact Milan radar 124.925. Center on 124.925, Swiss 1886, bye bye.
Zurich radar, Austrian 419, flight level 340.
Austrian 419, Zurich radar, radar contact.
Lufthansa 137, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170 Lufthansa 137.
Zurich radar, Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, flight level 300.
Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, Zurich radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 137, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120 Lufthansa 137.
Iberia 31 Tango Lima, contact Geneva radar 125.55, bye-bye.
Contact Geneva radar 125.55, Iberia 31 Tango Lima, have a good evening.
Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, Ulmis 2 Romeo, runway 22. Report ready for descent.
Ulms 2, Romeo, runway 22, ready for descent, Dolomiti 2, Tango Tango.
Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Dolomiti 2 Tango Tango.
Lufthansa 137, contact Dreams Control 128.3.
Center on 128.3 Lufthansa 137.
Ryanair 70, Juliet Bravo, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Ryanair 70, Juliet Bravo.
Reims Control, Lufthansa 137, good evening, flight level 155.
Lufthansa 137, Reims Control, radar contact. Helvetic 646, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Center on 118.05, Helvetic 646.
Lufthansa 137, contact Basel Control 124.105.
Contact Basel Control 124.105, Lufthansa 137. Basel Control, Lufthansa 137, flight level 138 with the numbers.
Lufthansa 137 Basel Control, expect radar vectors for ILS Yankee runway 15.
Expect radar vectors for ILS Yankee runway 15, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, turn left, heading 175, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 175, Lufthansa 137.
137, descend to 6,500 feet.
Descend to 6,500 feet, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, 29 miles from F15, turn left heading 170, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS Yankee runway 15.
Turn left heading 170, 4,000 feet until established, cleared ILS Yankee runway 15, Lufthansa 137. Lufthansa 137 established on final approach.
Lufthansa 137, affirm. Lufthansa 137, contact Basel Tower 118.3.
Over to Tower 118.3, Lufthansa 137, have a good evening. Basel Tower, Lufthansa 137, ILS Yankee runway 15.
Lufthansa 137, Basel Tower, runway 15, cleared to land.
Runway 15 cleared to land, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, exit left at Delta.
Exit left at Delta, Lufthansa 137.
Lufthansa 137, contact ground 121.605, have a good evening.
Ground 121.605, Lufthansa 137. Lufthansa 137, request taxi to assigned gate.
Lufthansa 137, gate 24 taxi via Echo, Alpha.
Gate 24 via Echo Alpha, Lufthansa 137. November for 875 Juliet, ramp Golf 11, request pushback and engine start.
November for 875 Juliet, Basel ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, November for 875 Juliet.